I'll explain once we split into different chats.
I mean, Chris.
Did.
If Germany is not guaranteed to do the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, then he can go to war with Finland and remove it easily.
Yeah, but even in this one, I mean, Soviet Union, spoiler alert, is going to justify on someone in approximately 50 days. And then
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Finland or Estonia.
As is, me as soon as I'm fascist. Canada's going to go fascist. But it's fine, I know, don't worry.
I didn't consider that I'd be declaring war on people.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Well, anyway, I'm going to... Give me just a second, I'll set up the stream and start actually streaming. For Mental MP game.
I go on another channel.
Oh yes, cool. Don't care what channel.
Yeah.
You head off to, but please do vacate this one. Okay, no, I meant to open OBS. It's not a slideshow. Give me a second. Okay. Hello Twitch. I think I should be live. Hello Twitch. We're doing another crazy ideology swatch. Good lord. Ideology switch mental war campaign. So anyway, the reason you shouldn't have taken the Great Purge is because you can do 7 focuses and then the Great Purge and still get no civil war. And that means you can do 7 focuses worth of land doctrine before you give yourself that huge penalty. And you can also get before you do the Great Purge. So you basically slowed down one of your research slots by 210 days.
So should I just rush Swastika Club?
You're not coming through quite well. Say that again.
Should I rush Swastika Clubs?
Canada, predominant. First off, yeah, you need to be fascist as soon as possible. You can start the allies. It's members of the allies that can get and therefore declare wars for us. Secondly, you fighters ahead of time. The way you're going to do that is you're going to get Hurricane, which lets you... Hurricanes, confirm this for me, that is the 40...
Wait, no. Fire, won't it?
Yeah, 36.
So you must have another... Where is it? Do you swear Canada has a bonus to Fighter 2s that they can use on Fighter 2s? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that's annoying. Either way, basically you're going to sacrifice one of your research slots. Hang on. No, we have the Hurricane that gives you a research box for Gloucester Gladiator, Hawker Hurricane, Supermarine Spitfire, and Nightfall. Are those all your fighters?
Yeah. All of my pre-jets.
Yes. We have the Hurricane focus. That's essential. You have to.
Okay.
Then you take the focus. Then you research 1940 fighters. Martin, you're extremely generous, Martin. Thank you very much. Appreciated as always. Taken a long subscribe.
How many has he done? 6.
Started a month. Able to keep catch up.
Well, yeah.
So basically, what you is to get humanly possible. Does that make sense? I'll take that focus, fighters. Knock you that way. Jokes, I love you. So, research 36 like the first thing you do. We have the Hurricane. Basically, how many days does it take for you to research?
So I can do a couple of focuses before that.
You should take those 2 focuses as your second and third focus, or maybe no. Okay, do swastika clubs, then do we have the hurricane? We
Okay.
need you to have those fighters as soon as humanly possible. Okay, yeah, it's all good. Anything else we need to iron out before we begin? Basically, start justifying extremely quickly. Let's start off speed 2. So,
So
that we can...
my instinct is to kill Turkey immediately.
well, there's a question mark over that. We have a little bit if we. Yeah, one
kill
more resistance.
Romania.
Romania, Poland, and Turkey are the 3 plausible options.
Yeah.
I'd say Romania into
Not
Yugoslavia.
I would say not Poland. Oh, Romania and Yugoslavia. That's bold as hell. I imagine
Yeah, but that would allow the Allies to be able to link up with the Soviets.
both the Axis players took focuses. Japan hasn't yet, though. Why the hell did they take focuses?
Reichs Autobahn.
They need to be able to justify straight away. Okay, it's a good sign for the Allies. If in that case, maybe you'll be able to get to Yugoslavia, but Italy will do Yugoslavia first. No,
They're also all boosting Hungary, so they're spending their political power there.
that is a good point. As soon as anyone in our team is fascist, I'm going to require. So Canada.
I took
basically.
limited rearmament because, factories, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Then I'm good. I want that British austerity.
Canada. Sorry, France. Kaiser, talk to me.
Hello.
Good. You need to go communist as soon as possible.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good. So you know there is an event which can give you loads of communist support. Make sure you get that.
Yeah,
right.
about strikes and stuff.
Yes. You also want to rush national mobilization, which gets rid of your disjointed government.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can get to national mobilization in 4 national focuses: reverse Versailles, support the left, leftist rhetoric, and national mobilization.
As long as you
Thank
get
you.
enough.
Yeah, it was a big mistake I made.
As long as you get enough world tension for it, then yeah, that should be good.
Hmm.
I am going to build tanks. I'm going to build big tanks.
Yeah, I'm way
Because-
behind in tech from all of you guys, so
Yeah, you're. That's Prometheus speaking, right? Sorry, I'll take me
Yep.
to get used to it. Okay, so you can go fascists pretty quickly. So ideally, you should do that.
yeah, I can't take the first one right now, cause
Yeah, 10% world tension. Yeah.
yeah,
That'll
roll
be
tension.
done. By the time you finish your focus, there's likely to be at least like 40-50%.
So.
So what I would do, maybe you go communist. I think you should go fascist. Yeah, just so you can start justifying wars for us, basically. 'Cause
Yeah,
There won't be any AI mages for a long time, and that's going to hinder us substantially. Alright, I'm going to do most of the CAS, and I need everybody else to help on fighters, basically. So England, for example. So for those of you who are relatively new to multiplayer, the one that wins the air war wins. So we need to win the air war.
Nicky Doke.
Fairly
Right now I have a massive infantry equipment deficit, but I'll get on that.
So,
60%.
yeah, I
that's-
can't even build
In
fighters, so
263 days, I'll have enough infantry equipment.
England, you need to dedicate approximately 50, if not more, % of your military factories for the entire game to producing fighters.
Wait, just half my country?
Half of your entire country, if not more.
But you just said England.
United Kingdom. Yeah. Oh, very funny.
You always do it, and I need to punish you.
That's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. All right. Yes, you need to have at least 50% of your factories on fighters. Don't bother inventing CAS. Don't bother researching CAS. I will do all the CAS. You do
Hello?
the fighters.
Hello?
Yeah,
We are ready.
Okay, brilliant. We'll just give us one more minute because I'm.
Alright, you
Give me
can
a
just
rundown.
unpause when you're ready.
Thank you very much. Just checking that he's actually gone. So yes, Soviets, you as well. You need to produce lots of fighters.
Yeah, I've got like 5 factories on it at the moment.
Yeah, you don't
Right.
need to go
Yeah,
as hard as Britain does,
Yeah.
but as hard as you can. It's going to be pretty good. All right, let's build some dockyards.
Alright, I did some finagling, and I'll get my infantry equipment deficit sorted in 185 days.
Cool. But yeah, just seriously, and it cannot be exaggerated. You need to work on fighters hard.
Should I just dismantle my faction and like join the Comintern or something. So we're all on the same side.
Comintern, can you invite the US to your faction? I'm sorry, Martin Man, I apologize. You require information. They're all cheering to try and make me pay attention to chat. It's very generous of you, chat.
You have to be democratic, basically.
We have to. Yes, that's right. We have to be communist in order to invite. We have to be democratic in order to invite you to the Axis and so on. So, no, you should not dismantle the Allies by any means. You should invite me to the Allies as soon as possible. Adaway will remain in the Comintern and a separate faction to us. That is inevitable unless he flips democratic, which is not worth the effort.
You're going fascist, aren't you?
I'm going fascist, yes. I should be in the Allies before them. And you don't get kicked out when you switch.
You were able to invite people who are fascist in anyway.
To the Allies?
Yeah. You need 100% world tension.
Yes,
That's gonna appear really fast though.
Yes, it will not be an issue. And also, once I get off this unstudied isolation, then it'll be less of an issue. Okay, I'm pausing.
So I'm going for Romania first and foremost.
Romania is a very solid choice, I think. Poland is the bold play, but they're going to go for Poland. And I don't want you to fight over peace deals, because fighting over peace deals, A, is boring, and B, it's inefficient.
Yeah. Well, if we take Romania, we deny them like a bunch of oil.
Remember that justifying 2 war goals simultaneously.
Romania guaranteed the independence.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do not justify in Romania by any stretch of the imagination. Justify on Turkey.
No. It's guaranteeing the independence of those people. They're not going to come help Romania if it gets declared off.
So do not justify in Romania. Justify on Turkey. That gets you to avoid Turkey and Romania.
All right. Okay.
Just hold the Turkish border, kill Romania, then kill Turkey.
And let's they want Czechoslovakia and try
Why did my
and rush
infantry
them for Germany.
equipment deficit double?
It's not a bad idea, especially if we just find Czechoslovakia. If we have some, because the game doesn't calculate it into your cause. Especially if we just found Czechoslovakia, just to force them to just found Czechoslovakia themselves to block us. But I think just found Turkey, go after them. France goes communist. We dealt with anything.
Yeah, because I can't justify on anyone until UK releases me. So.
Yeah, so India, start producing nothing but convoys, and then send 100% of them to England via Lend-Lease as soon as England's at war, and that will get you independence, liberty, split, and then we can just send you some back. Okay, so chat, I apologise. You have sent me a whole bunch of bits, and you're very generous. What is going on in this game, which I took a moment to try and get everything set up before I explained, is that we are playing a standard vanilla multiplayer. Not quite vanilla. We're using some mods to make it less trash. And we have people in all the majors. We have minors being played are Canada, Hungary, and the Raj. And we have not got restrictions on justifications for any particular time on AI, and there's no restriction on ideology switching, which means you're going to see a fascist US very soon. Make sense? I hope it does. It's going to be a good one. Last time we did this, I played as Germany. I conquered Austria, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, the Netherlands, Switzerland, before the war started, and I had a stupid industry base, and I expect them to do the same. So, we have to counter that. It's possible that the Raj should just go communist, because it's easier. Indian People's Army start a civil war for freedom, and then we just let them win. But then I'll be at war with the Comintern, so I don't know if that helps.
No, probably not.
So, is it free for all or preset? It's preset factions. It's historical factions. Yeah. So Canada, remember you can't justify until you're actually independent. So you do still need to produce 100% of all your naval dockyards on convoys. Send everything to the UK as soon as the UK is at war. UK will be at war sooner than you might expect, because one of us is going to get at war fast and call them in. France, your first 2 targets should be Belgium. I mean, ideally, actually, yeah, maybe we should do that. Adaway,
yeah.
Best person to justify on first is actually the Netherlands.
Why?
Because then we deny them rubber. They will kill the Netherlands first, if not second. So
What? So you mean just by being at war with the Netherlands?
just go. No, you have to actually kill the Netherlands, and then basically you will puppet the Dutch East Indies, thereby
How am I
protecting
going to kill the Netherlands?
naval invade.
Ugh.
I did it in all of my Soviet runs, my weird like all tank runs and things. You naval invade, you land west of Amsterdam with 10 infantry. 4 of them go south, 4 of them go east, 2 of them go north, and then the Netherlands capitulates. Chat lost this shit 2 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It was the worst trade deal ever in the history of time because I didn't pay attention to your bits. You're not wrong.
It was the worst.
I think, Adaway,
Yeah.
it would be so good if we could get the Netherlands.
Well, okay. I'm sending 10 divisions up to Leningrad to do it.
That should be enough. 4 to The Hague, 4 to Amsterdam, 2 north. You need to make sure you
10
have...
is the max I can do. So.
Yeah. If you do, make sure you have naval supremacy in all the right tiles. So, for example, it's possible your naval invasion will go through the North Sea, and it will be a race. We're hoping that they will justify on Poland first, because they know that I will want you to take Poland, and therefore move to counter. I like the kind of counter that comes up in this game mode. It's fun.
What's the major sources of tungsten around the world?
Sweden's good. If you just click on the tungsten tab, you can see Portugal is the obvious one. But the Raj and Malaya have it, so just import them from them. Well, you're England, right?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of resource denial, so
Yeah,
I'm thinking of maybe Portugal. Portugal
Bolivia.
and Sweden.
Yeah, I'm gonna push into Siam and make sure they don't get that rubber.
Yeah, there's no huge rush on that because they don't have good access to Siam.
Oh, Bolivia does. U.S., could you take care of Bolivia sometime? Because we could deny them tungsten, and that could be a major planar factor.
I'm hoping we can make Brazil a major, and that way I'll be able to... If I can make Brazil a major, then I can trash all of South America before the end of 48. And we should be pretty good. Because if we get 25 day justifications, then we're sitting pretty. How much political power do you have, by the way?
44.
Okay. If they just fire in the Netherlands first, we don't. Because you cannot win that race.
I can do it in like 5 days. So
Yeah, so can they. So can they. Is the thing. So wait like 7 days.
Alright.
And justify. If they're not justifying. And ideally, we want to justify our first war after theirs. Because then our first war starts before theirs. Because of the world tension affecting justification time. I should have deleted all but one of my divisions already, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. England, you should do the same.
What?
1 division training is best way to get army experience.
Should I also do the same?
Wait, who are you? Canada? Yeah, that's fine. Canada, you could also send all of your equipment, literally every single piece of it, to the United Kingdom once they're at war, and then they can just send it
No,
back.
it's not war.
You don't need troops until we're at war.
Well, I'm planning to be fine.
Yeah, but you won't be soon, because you can only go to war as soon as an allied member can call you in. You can't justify your own war. Although you could go home defense Scandinavian intervention, but I don't know.
Justifying on Netherlands. It didn't do it. So.
Alright,
they got-
delete
they got
everything
power
then.
than we-
And Adaway, the
Yeah.
most efficient way to justify
Deleting
is to it doesn't
Do
you don't do
2.
anything wrong, but yeah, do 2. But that's only true if you start them on the same day.
Yeah.
So, but still do it actually, because you're going to be in no hurry. Because taking out Turkey and Romania will take a minute.
Well, I have no power to justify a second one at the moment. No,
Yeah, but I mean, like in 48 days then.
Yeah.
And once you get 150 political power, this goes for everyone. Silent workhorses are actually 100% worthwhile in this game mode because you need as much political power as you can get to justify extra wars. Japan. Japan? It's not a good sign. Is he in the chat?
Japan's not in the Allies.
Oh, what am I talking about? I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Yeah. I was like, he's not here.
I was just remembering the other day when I was playing the Axis. But Japan is going to go puppet India focus, and then have a 50% shot of getting India for free. If they do that, it's going to be a shame. If they don't do it,
Trial of the anti-Soviet Trotskyist Center.
okay, yeah, very important that way. Do you want to build tanks?
Well, I am currently building them. Yeah.
You want to have like good tank divisions? Okay.
Yeah.
First off, you need to take mobile warfare. Like, you have to switch as soon as possible.
Okay.
Secondly, do not purge the guy that gives you 15% attack and defense on armor.
Which guy's that?
It tells you the bonuses when you're purging people.
Oh, I see. I see.
But do not purge him. In order to not purge him, you have to purge your only good field marshal, but that's worth it if you're building good tanks. Make sense?
Yeah, okay, got you.
Marvelous. Let
I'm
France
gonna
be
get rid of
communist and
Khrushchev.
justify German place on the Allies. We are... Should I speak, says Vodka? Yeah, if you want. It's by all means.
Wait, which event option should I go for as Canada?
I don't know your events by heart. What is it?
Yeah, I can take general rearmament.
I can. It doesn't say what they do, but it's like one of them. I'm not too sure really.
Read the event to me.
Okay. Dominion of Canada seeks immediate patchy.
The one that sounds like you're going to get more independent.
I think we need to
Dominion
land
of Canada will be
further
free.
south.
Yes,
Vodka.
that one. I don't think it matters.
I think
You
we need to land.
should
we
know all the
need to
events
land-
by heart, Cristo.
Say it again, how do I?
I think the plan Vodka's put for the invasion is too far north. I think it needs to be west of Amsterdam.
Okay, they got the Netherlands. Balls. Cancel justification on the Netherlands. And then just justify on Turkey. That's unfortunate. Okay, so they are going to get the rubber, unless they muck up the peace deal, which is surprisingly easy to do, I've heard. Are there any mods? Yes, we're using 4 mods. The UI overhaul, which does this to the tech tree, and it's so pretty.
Wait a
The
second.
strategic
The
extended
German
production.
Reich was the
does
German
this.
Reich was supporting Ethiopia in Lend-Lease.
Yeah, you get loads of army experience.
Just
Experience was so mental. Everyone's allowed to switch ideologies, so I'm going to be fascist very soon, and we're going to justify a lot.
I think I'm going to delete these cav divisions, Vodka, because then we can use the equipment to build more proper divisions.
Yeah, sounds good. So, Adaway, the thing about tank meta is you're having lots of good infantry divisions doesn't matter if you're in a multiplayer playing against someone with good tanks.
Yeah.
Because their tanks will always beat your infantry. So my recommend would be just build some mediocre infantry. That means 22 width, 3 support companies, maybe with artillery, but maybe even not with any line artillery. And then just get tanks.
Okay.
The thing about Soviet tanks is you wanna... the ones you want to build are the T-30, the 39 tier.
34s.
Yeah,
don't
T-34s.
bother-
No, not 39s. Yeah, A32 is the 39 tier. T34 is 41.
You want to build
Yeah.
the 39s. Do not bother switching to the 41s unless things are going really well, basically, or unless you have loads and loads of spare tanks, which you shouldn't ever have, because you will lose so much production efficiency. It's just not worth it. And the upgrade is not massive.
Okay.
Also, before... What the hell was that? Am I feeding back through myself? Just
Nope,
had myself
seems
feeding
like
back.
we're good.
No, weird. I'm tempted to build heavy tanks that they can't pierce. But I know that that is not very smart, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, Hungary will give them fighter 2s, and Tesla's good, so Hungary's going to have like crazy good planes, and I expect Hungary will be given like all of Poland and things like
Hungary?
that. Peace deals. Yeah,
How
Hungary
are you
has,
so sure?
because Hungary has
Oh, they have a focus
Very
tree.
good.
Okay.
they have very good air in their focus tree, and they have yeah. Czechoslovakia is also extremely powerful if it's in the Axis. They have a stupid good focus tree when it comes to the air. Better than the UK, even, which is kind of nuts. So England, you need to rush. Where is it? Aircraft production group. Relatively soon. After you rush your, rush your research slot, obviously, but then rush aircraft production group, which gives you fighters production costs down 10%, which is what makes you overpowered. Spanish Civil War is broken out, by the way, Adaway.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
No, I didn't just now either. You should get in there.
Oh, I noticed way before. I thought everyone else did.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
same thing.
I think I want to send infantry rather than tanks because I want to use the tanks against Romania.
You infantry will get sent back immediately. No rush against Romania. No one else is justifying on. Who's Italy doing? Greece. You might be able to get Yugoslavia. How much political power do you have right now?
18.
You might want to justify in Yugoslavia next, but that will probably just prompt a Italian justification, so I don't think it's worth it. I don't think we're going to get Yugoslavia, honestly. And getting it when they have Greece is questionable, because they could cut up. It's easy to defend. I don't know. I realize that for some of you playing, I'm thinking kind of 4 or 5 steps ahead of normal. Hey,
It's fine.
Remussus, how are you doing? Yeah, I caught a Cristo stream. It's very sweet of you to be so pleased about that. Okay, yeah, so Soviets, they're okay, there we go. Now they're just fighting on Poland. You could just fight on... You could try Romania. Yugoslavia is the... Sorry, Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia is the bold play.
Well, we could do Finland, Sweden, and deny them.
If we could get Finland, that would be... Sorry, Sweden, that would be excellent. Denying them that tungsten, you're right. It's so good. You could try Finland. Finland's an easy pick. I don't mind. But you know, you are your own man, Adaway. Or, you know.
I'm just reading this event. I've got a purge event.
Be careful.
I don't want to remove the tank guard.
Does Russia need to purge if they're switching to fascist? They're not switching to fascist.
Oh, here, that's the
But
tank
do
guy.
they?
It's Rokossovsky. This is the tank guy.
Right.
Right, so we'll get rid of Tukhachevsky.
I just have to go and make fun of Cody. I'll be back.
Hungary's joined the Axis.
Yeah.
Well, we knew it was going to happen anyway. So.
Yeah.
Before he's even become fascist.
Yeah, that's why it... He's close
So it
anyway.
just has to be certain percentage fascists or something to join it, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's 42 right now.
Excellent Tell says, "Hey Christian, why do you focus on dockyards? Allies have a lot of ships? ? Yes, but I have a horrendous penalty to building military factories right now, which I will very shortly get rid of. I have this, which gives me 50% slower civilian and military factory construction speed, which means building
Build
dockyards.
infrastructure.
No, infrastructure is almost never worth building.
Wait, what?
I know the maths doesn't work how you think it does. I have seen spreadsheets you wouldn't believe, but I will link a spreadsheet in the.
I
It's
started
sometimes-
building infrastructure because I saw you do it.
I know, I have been converted. I just put a link to a spreadsheet in general. It's sometimes worth building 1 or 2 levels of infrastructure, never more than that.
Oh well, that's
I
generally what
can't
I've
see
been
any
doing.
Axis volunteers.
Okay, so...
Soviets, start, sorry, this is very important. Soviets, could you just start justifying on anyone? Like, whoever your next guy is? Can
We
you justify
can't
them?
yet.
How much
We
political
can
power?
like one day.
Okay, it's fine. Germany just pushed me over the limit. I'm fine.
So should I go...
I can't. We need 57. 7
Sorry,
more days.
go ahead. Who is it that I cut off? Whoever that was?
So should I go... Soviet or fascist?
Fascist is the ideal one.
Fascist for Britain as well.
Britain doesn't really matter because it will take you an unbelievably long time to switch, so long as to be irrelevant.
So I just wait until my allies drag me in.
Pretty much, yeah. You're not a justifier.
Right, getting a silent workhorse then.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, you need to rush the aircraft production and win us the air war, basically.
Should I also go silent workhorse?
Did you do that in Circlement by Zaragos's Adaway?
Combination of me and Vodka.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Oh fucking hell!
They haven't sent anybody to the nationalists.
Did you just get encircled south of Bilbao?
Yeah, that was 100% me.
They haven't sent anyone, no. It's because they're going to war and they're just focusing on that.
You can break out, I think.
Well, we can't see,
Retreat, mate.
can we?
Also, 5% more, I could send my 1 division.
But yeah, Soviets, as soon as you can justify Finland or Iran. Iran is a solid choice. They probably can't get to it, but they might do something crazy like a Japanese naval invasion to get Iraq. Because
think
Iran and
Finland-
Iraq are their only sources of oil, basically.
I think Finland. I think we'll be fine. We'll take Turkey and we'll be fine.
If you get Sweden, it changes the game in terms of front lines with Germany, because you're so close to them, you can really start to put pressure on them. Denying them that.
I could fight Ethiopia to the faction. That would
I'm
be
gonna
such bullshit.
I'm gonna tell them.
There we are. We got them out. Go for that.
Anyway, I'm back. Japan is all with China. Yes.
Yeah.
That way, volunteers in China. Encircle and kill their naval invasions is the best way to make a big impact there.
Should we send more tanks? I think.
Your tanks aren't very. Oh no, your tanks are the good ones, aren't they? Yeah. Send all the tanks. Do it.
Don't forget, you can also send volunteers to People's Republic of China as well.
You have 180 days. Make good. 170 days. Make good use of them.
I thought
Fire dispatch.
Yunnan
I've got an-
joins
I've got an
China
event.
as well.
Sorry, what was the question?
I thought Yunnan joins China as well. I guess not.
They do. Give them a minute.
Okay, they just did 2 naval invasions in the south.
If you can rush to southeast of Hangzhou, cut in there, and then go towards, and maybe take Ningbo and Hangzhou at the same time, then you could. But I'll leave it to you.
The ideal
What, down down by
You won't go on each war. with
what in
volunteers.
Guangzhou?
Bokka takes Spain, one of those things.
the ideal infantry division is 6 infantry and 2 artillery, right? Nine infantry brigades and 2 artillery.
Right.
No. 8.
Vodka, do you want to take China and I'll take Spain?
8
If you have
infantry
offen-
brigades and 2 artillery.
Yes, if you have offensive doctrine field marshal. I do. That should be 22 width, right?
Yeah, that is 22. All right.
Yeah, good. And then support artillery, engineer companies, recon companies, and then for England, maybe also field hospitals, but they're quite expensive, so probably not. Actually, probably not. Your production is. Like, I'm not going to tell you to do what is most efficient to do in the Allies, which is have England put 1 factory on infantry equipment and every single other factory on fighters. I won't ask you to do that because it's boring as hell. So, but at least 50% on fighters, and then basically whatever else you do, I'll be happy with you.
Well, waiting until I get the next tier of fighters to really amp up the fighter production, because building interwar fighters is pretty much
Yeah, no,
useless.
don't build. Sorry, don't. Yeah.
I'm not
Sure,
building
it's not
interwars.